Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Cross and I am here with 3 of the 4 Andelin sisters, and we are actually just speaking to the teachers today with this question. A lot of comments have been coming in from you teachers who are certified and wanting to be certified about how do you get started. And Christine is going to offer some advice to us on how we can do that. Christine?
Okay, a lot of the classes that I started, it would be a friend that would come forward or a woman that I didn't know. Like, for instance, I've had someone on email ask for a class in Boise, so I sent her back that if she could get some friends together to do this, and 10 to 20, that I would come to teach the class. That's one way that you can do it. That's kind of nice, because if you have a group like that, then they kind of know each other.
Yeah.
And they tend to support each other through the process of the discussion that happens in the classes. So I kind of like that. If you don't have someone, say, that you don't know like that, then you can start it with your own friends. It's the same thing. So you can say, I'm learning these principles. Would you like to get together and actually do a study group with this? You can call it a study group. It may be less intimidating than calling it a class. And I think it's more about the conversations you have there than the information a lot of times. And if they have the book, which I'm really excited for, the new vintage edition.
Yes.
So I think once we get that vintage edition, we're going to feel a lot more confident as we go out and we teach. But either way, I would say those are 2 good ideas of how to start.
Very good.
Another way is to go to, I know that ministers, pastors, they're very concerned about their families and the unhappiness that's going on. And sometimes you can approach a church leader.
Okay.
How they would feel about integrating this as part of their church activities.
Wonderful.
Yeah, in the past that's happened quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what happened in Pierce City. Remember that class I taught there in Pierce City at the Catholic Church?
Another thing is that if you're a registered teacher in Fascinating Womanhood now, you're listed online, and we probably should write a little blurb sometime and tell people, if you want a class, look on that list of teachers, because if anyone is doing an online class, they can be in anywhere in the world and be teaching it, and you can be in a class. It doesn't have to be local.
Yeah, I can repost that. I actually have posted the link to that on the page so people can find a teacher near them. Mm-hmm. Well, that's wonderful. This is perfect little blurb on how to get a little FW study group going, or just a small group, very, not intimidating. Maybe it's just a girlfriend you're talking to. I personally like to do those tea parties. And it's a
tea party.
Yeah, tea parties. And then you talk about these principles. And Mom didn't do tea parties, but that's how Fascinating Womanhood all of this started. She had, I think, 8 women in our home, and they were women that she knew in the area from church and various things. And she had them because she had found these principles, and they went home and told other people, and
that's how it started.
And she couldn't do it in our home anymore. She had to do it at church or in some other place.
Wow, it's amazing.
It just grew from there.
Yeah, I sent you that link on YouTube. There's a couple of really nice YouTube videos of, looks like later 60s, of women in a living room having a talk on Fascinating Womanhood. And one woman's talking about childlikeness, and it's just so neat. Anyway, so that's too. It doesn't have to be intimidating. It's just girlfriends talking,
right,
and helping one another.
This is going to be a book club, and this is the book for the club. And
it's not just one time. You're going to do kind of a study of it.
And most women understand that concept of a book club, and it keeps them focused on what actually is written there.
Yes.
So you have the discussions there. Now, if you feel like you're a little more confident with it, and you're going to present as a teacher, I think that's better, because you can actually keep the dialogue from going too far off.
That's true.
So, each of the chapters.
Yeah, but if you start the other way, it will give you the confidence to become that instructor where you can really do more of the instructing part. And then we'll have the teacher's manual, which will help you with that.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
That is great. Great advice. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, everybody. I hope that helped. If you are a teacher out there and contemplating getting started, let us know what your questions are, what your roadblocks are. You can private message Dixie and I. Christine, I think you might be in that teacher group also.
Yeah,
Teacher group,
Pretty
yeah.
sure you are, yeah. And so you can message us and ask us questions or post them on the group. And it seems to be, if you are nervous about teaching, who wouldn't be if you never have, invite some women in and just have a talk. And then, like Christine said, practice there. And that's how you build a
tea party.
Well,
Have a
yeah,
tea
you know,
party,
that's
yeah.
be really fun on this group is that as you do that, you know, anybody can go on, anyone in the group, they could do a Facebook Live.
They
and
should.
They could tell us what their experience was, or if maybe they had a really good way that they taught a particular principle or had a feedback or a
Yes.
I think that we can all learn from each other on this
we
book. I
need-
know Allie,
Yeah.
she's super good, Rebecca, who are teachers here, and they have specific gifts, that, the ways in which they teach. I would love to hear from them.
Me too.
And it doesn't have to be on the whole subject, just a little tiny tidbit will help all of us, and it will help us pass these stories around.
I am going to post that right away. I love that idea. Because the more we get used to doing the Facebook Live, the better, because really Facebook loves Facebook Live and will show people those videos above anything else. So anyway, all right. Thank you, ladies. Have a great afternoon. I'll talk to you later. Everybody, like and comment, share below. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Jenny.